Yo ho ho, Bills Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of Believe in Bills with your host, Dan Mitchell.
Hey, it's the wavy kid himself, Aaron Williams.
And so you and I were just talking about this, that I think that we're like not really a Bills podcast anymore. Like we just
I had to
talk
ask
about
you that,
life.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Like right before, like you were just like, bro, like I feel like we talk about the Bills for like 6 minutes and then it's just a bunch of random topics after that.
I honestly feel bad for our fans because I didn't want them to feel like we're not talking about the Bills because we love our Bills a lot. But at the same time, it's just like, man, sometimes conversation just comes, it's just natural. It's just like it just flows and sometimes it just gets there. So we haven't had anything bad said about it. So you know what? We might, from now on, you never know what this conversation might take us. The
No.
topics could be
Yeah.
crazy. Who knows?
And so, I mean, like we've covered a variety of topics, as in certain players dating porn stars. We've talked about boxing matches.
And did anybody say anything about that? That's funny.
No,
I
it's a
had a
porn
couple people
star
hit me up
thing,
about it.
or
Yeah, about the story.
yeah, like I got like a couple of DMs being like, "Bro, who is the guy? Who is the guy that girl was wearing the jersey from? Who was he?" And I was just like,
That's funny.
"Dude, I don't even know."
That's funny. I love it. I love a story that's a cliffhanger and makes you really think about what the answer really could be.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, like things like just must be moving through people's minds at this point, but. And so playoffs are here. And like, I mean, like me and you were just talking about like going to Tampa for the Super Bowl. And I mean, really, obviously, like going to those games, like that's awesome. But I mean, and so have you ever been to like a Super Bowl, like during the Super Bowl, like just like hanging out during like right in the city, or no?
Yeah, definitely. I
And so it's got to be like a fucking ball because I've never been.
Man, when I was fortunate to go when the Super Bowl was in Houston. So who played that game? I don't even know who played the game because I didn't go to the game. But I want to look that up.
So who played in the Super Bowl at Houston?
at NRG Stadium, I think it's called now.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
so too.
name.
And so the entire thing, right? So it's basically just like a giant party the entire weekend, right? Like a bunch.
Dude, it's literally a giant party slash networking slash reunion slash a vibe. Um, it was just amazing, man. From my experience, at least. Who played? Oh, of course, of course.
Who played?
That was an epic New England Atlanta game. How could I forget that? I'm so mad I actually didn't go to that game because that game is actually legendary.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely the most embarrassing loss probably in Atlanta sports history, but is what it is.
No, but like I don't think you understand how hard it is to score 21 points in literally a quarter and a quarter. If that makes sense. You
Yeah,
get it? Like in a quarter of a quarter,
in a quarter of a quarter. Okay, nice.
Like in that amount of time to score 21 points. It's
It,
very hard. I know it's kind of hard to like grasp and like fathom, but just the way the game is played and like your opponent is like they're the best of the best. You have the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah,
like it's it's a up for grabs type of thing. And but to be down 21 or was it 24-20? Yeah, 24-3. So being down 21 and come back, man, that's just like that is legendary elite
oh my
status, my
god.
friend.
And so say that it wasn't the New England Patriots, then I would agree with you. But I mean, I just still have that bad
I'm
taste.
glad we're on this conversation. I just want to I want to make a point, and this is
Talk
kind
to
of
me.
off. This is really off topic, but this is really off topic, and I know the fans are not going to like this, but it's just real facts, and I just want people to understand.
Stuck to it.
Tom Brady went to a team that didn't haven't went to the playoffs in 2000 and 2002.
Yeah.
I think it was like
Is it
2002, like
last
right after
year?
the Super Bowl in 2001, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I got the numbers wrong, but we all thought old Tom Brady.
He's gonna suck.
What's he gonna do What's he gonna do in Tampa? He ain't got nobody. They got
Mhm.
Gronk. He's saying they got Gronk, but they still got no receivers. They got some receivers. They got Godwin. They got. My point of the story is, the man left to a different team with doubters and with not a lot of besides teammates, not a lot of like help, not a lot of help, not a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
A lot of assistance.
Like backup, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
supporters. And then he pulls it out and goes the team for in the playoffs, lets the team go in the playoffs. That's elite status. That's the whole point of that story. Is that was a terrible story. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's chill.
The moral of the story was that's elite when you can just make your people around you great and better than not just a person but a team. That's elite status. And that's what Rodgers does. That's what Drew Brees does.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. I mean, even though Patrick has stupid weapons,
He does.
he has ridiculous weapons. And that's another topic I want to ask you, but that's for later.
Okay. Stop.
But yeah, but that's what I define as elite status. Like when you make people around you just look amazing.
And so it sounds like you're high on the Buccaneers this year.
No, they'll be out first round probably. Who are they playing?
The Washington football team.
They'll be out second round.
Listen, man, honestly, like I've been saying this, like nothing would make me happier than to see whoever won the NFC East to just go on a fucking run. Like nothing would make me happier. Like that would
be embarrassing.
It definitely would.
What's the record? Like 6-10 or something like that?
Yeah. And so they were 6-10. And like this is funny too, because I mean, we might as well talk about this because a lot of New York Giants players are pissed because the reason the Washington football team got in was because Doug Peterson took Jalen Hurts, who was having a good game, and then he benched him and threw in like some 7th rounder that no one ever heard about, and Washington came back and won.
Yep.
That guy's like the most wanted man on the face of the planet, like in New York. And you're not telling me that he didn't do that on purpose. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're not making the playoffs, and I'm not letting New York go to the playoffs. So lay it on.
That's a great question. I mean, that's a bold ass move to make, and especially during the game. Honestly, like, why would you take a player that has rhythm, that's driving the ball down the field, like that's doing his job?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a business decision. Maybe it was a higher.
Yeah.
Maybe it was above his pay grade, bro. Maybe, hey, crazier things have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I've seen some crazy things. So if trust me, I would not be shocked if it was like one of those like Buffalo Wild Wings commercials where they call and be like, hey, you know, rig this game real quick so we make it longer because we got a lot of people. You know what I mean? Or like have that call and be like, hey, you know what? We're just not gonna pull them out. We're gonna go for our draft pick. That it would not surprise me. Not saying that happened, but it would not surprise me.
And so there's always been this running narrative that people think that the NFL and professional sports are rigged. And I mean, let's say that I don't necessarily agree with it, but it has happened back in the day, more so with baseball, right? Like back in the day with the White Sox, back in like the 1900s where the mob was involved and they're like, we're going to kill all your family unless you throw the World Series or something like that. But, and so what are your thoughts on that?
On just
whether or not that like you think that like there's like a little bit of
NFL's rigged?
Yeah, like
no, man. I mean,
it's all talent. Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely been some favorable calls in a lot of games, especially against New England. For some reason, Tom Brady just gets those calls. Bro. But as far as like, I can't pinpoint a game where I'm like, all right, oh hell yeah, man! When we played Denver Broncos in 2000, 14.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 14. And I made a statement, and it was like a kind of a big thing. I was like, man, look at these refs, man. They clapping when the Denver Broncos get in the end zone. Like, I just felt like there were a lot of calls that were being called, and I was looking around, and I was observing like the refs, and I'm like, some don't feel right now. It was just, it was some fishy shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And that is probably the only time I've ever felt like that was rigged. Now, granted, we still had an opportunity to win. I just felt like the refs were just not in our favor. They just weren't mutual. I shouldn't say in our favor because I don't want them.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be in our favor. I want them to be having mutual, just understanding the game and just call it the way it is. So,
Yeah.
but do I think do I think the NFL is rigged? No, because if it was rigged, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
Because I was about to
Your
put a point out,
conspiracy
and I'm
theorist
thinking, I'm
wheels
like,
are rolling. You're like, damn, maybe it is.
okay, give me an example of what you think. What instance made you think the NFL's rigged?
So I'm
What?
not even thinking, right? Like, I mean, I'm like not even saying that the players are involved, but I think maybe even some of the officiating, right? So I mean, perfect example would be this year, I would say. And it just so happened to be a call that went in the Bills' favor, which I'm sure that you saw very few and far between calls that went in the Bills' favor back when you played.
Mhm.
But that game against the Rams and like that one episode where I showed you that replay of whether or not that was a pass interference.
Yeah.
And it clearly was not. But then
I
they,
mean, okay, you make a great point because
yeah,
then you bring up that brings up the time my boy Roby Coleman made that pass interference when he was with the Rams and he was playing New Orleans, and he made that big ass pass interference. I mean, it's clearly pass interference, and it was actually I think the NFC. Um, I think it was a playoff game. I think it was a division game. I think it was the actual division game to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, because they went to the Super Bowl that year.
yeah,
So, will I say rigged? No. Will I say they were I don't know, man. It's hard to say because mistakes happen.
yeah,
But there have been very, very, very questionable calls.
yeah.
Um,
And so wanting to get away, and so getting away with one, I could imagine is an amazing feeling. Like I can guarantee you that like when you were playing, like there was a couple of times where like, I mean, like you did something wrong. You're like, holy shit, I dodged the bullet there.
I mean, there's definitely been plenty of times where I was like, I'm always pleading that I didn't do anything, so it didn't
Yeah.
matter if I got called or not.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just it happens, man. It's just it's hard. It's hard. It's because now you're bringing up a lot of like memorable moments where there's a lot of questionable calls, like the Tom Brady throw. I don't know what it was called, but when Charles Woodson was going to blitz, was about to sack Tom Brady
Mhm.
when in that snowy game when he's with Oakland, and they didn't call a fumble. They called it when the arm was forward as a forward pass.
Mhm.
That was a fumble,
Yeah.
but then again, it was it ready to get. I don't know, man. Tom Brady's got a lot of great calls towards him. That
It was, man.
now I'm thinking about it, yeah. But to make this long conversation short, do I think NFL's rigged? No, because I've seen some rigged stuff in other sports. And what I mean by that is there's been history, NBA,
Yeah, for sure.
refs definitely blowing, calling the games. Like
Yeah.
obviously you mentioned that MLB,
Yeah.
and obviously soccer too. So
Yeah.
you know, would it surprise me that the NFL can be rigged in certain
Yeah.
ways? No, but do I think it has in my experience? I
Mhm.
don't think it's pure guys going out there loving the game of football. Um, I mean, I say majority. I wouldn't say all. Majority of the guys that are playing the game love the game and just love just being out there and doing what they got to do. Show their talents, man.
Just doing it up. Just doing it up. One topic that I think continuously circulates around this podcast is me trying to convince you that Josh Allen is elite. And I feel like every time I say it, he just has a better game right after we talk, right? So Dude, man, is probably coming off, right in my opinion, his best game, and he only played a half, and he's really deep into the MVP conversation. So right now it's between him, Rodgers, and Mahomes. And while Mahomes and Rodgers have better stats in some categories, I think Allen has them beat in a few. The one thing that he has over them is strength of schedule. Josh Allen and the Bills have the third hardest schedule in the entire NFL, where Pat Mahomes had the second easiest and Rodgers had the fifth or sixth easiest. So you're not convinced yet.
You ready? I want you to be ready for this. I'm gonna adjust my
Talk
mic.
to me. Let's put it to bed. Let's put it to bed.
Tell me why you think Josh, and let me start off by saying I think Josh is great. I think he's a great quarterback right now so far. I think he's great. I think he's doing great this year. You tell me why he's elite.
Why I think he is elite, I would say the reason he is elite is simply because of that clutch G. Now, listen, I know that wins are not a quarterback stat, but what is a quarterback stat is game-winning drives. And I mean, he has an absolute shit ton of them. I'm pretty sure he's at 13, 14. He's only in his third year. He just broke the all-time passing record for Bills history. He just broke the all-time completion percentage. I believe total touchdowns from the Bills. So maybe from a Bills perspective, he would be elite for the Buffalo Bills, because statistically he's had the best season of any quarterback ever this year. And just the competition, right? There was games this year where I was going into it and I was just like, fuck, we might lose this game. And so our audience didn't know it, because I'm always going to say the Bills are going to win. I'm never going to say they're not going to win. But there was a couple of games this year where I thought that, oh shit, we're going to lose, especially against the Seahawks, the Steelers. No matter what defense we went up against that I was scared of, he just completely picked them apart. And granted, maybe it's a small sample size, but it's a pretty damn hard schedule, I would say, right? And if he can do that to some of the best defenses in the entire NFL, worst case scenario, he is on his way to be elite. Say that he can replicate that.
Wait, repeat that one more time.
Okay. I said that this may be a small sample size, but if he can replicate what he did this year on a consistent basis moving forward, at the very least, if he is not elite already, he will be.
Okay. So then you basically just answered your own question.
I did. Damn, dude. And so you sure you didn't major in psychology, bro?
That's my whole point, man. It's to be good, to be great, you must be consistently good.
You're right. And that is a constant theme of this show. I mean,
and this is just, and what year is this for Mr. Allen?
Third year.
And has he put up numbers in those past 2 years?
No.
Not even fucking close.
This is his first year. Yeah, dude. This is his first year.
So, and I'm not putting no bad mojo in the air. I'm just being realistic. Let's say he just gets second in the MVP race.
Okay.
And he has average years for the next 3 years. Is he elite?
No, I guess not. Yeah.
The point I'm saying is, we know Rodgers has been consistently. You can name the years he's been great.
Got it.
And I know Rodgers is he's been there longer, but when Rodgers got in, immediate impact.
Got it. Okay.
Now, I'm not saying Josh doesn't have immediate impact because it is only his third year. But let's y'all are putting a lot of pressure on this guy already. Let's slow your brakes. Let's let him ride his wave. Don't put all this pressure we found the next Messiah. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of pressure to put on one person. Because then now I don't know Josh, but I know he's probably a great competitor.
Yeah.
And for anybody to say they don't listen to outside noise is in my opinion fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
It's just how you handle. It's just how you handle what you hear. But I want him to have the same year next year,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next year,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll talk, and then we'll come back,
And then we'll talk.
and then
Okay,
I'll be
so
like,
and so I think the common denominator for your logic is you're not questioning his talent. Because I mean, we can all say that he's talented as fuck.
very very much so, yeah.
The common denominator is sample size. You're saying that you can't have a conversation about a quarterback being elite unless they at least have 5-6 years under their belt of consistent.
5-6 years underneath their belt, and let's see what if you're elite. Show me your resume to prove to me you're elite. You can't call yourself elite if you can't back it up. Facts are facts. Numbers don't lie.
All right, so what if he wins the Super Bowl this year?
That don't make him elite. He's just a great quarterback that year.
Okay. Hey,
Let me ask you this:
talk to me.
Eli Manning elite?
No,
He won 2 Super Bowls.
you're right. You're right.
He's broken records. Why isn't he elite? Because of
You're
his past. Because his past, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
The end of his career is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But he
Yeah.
may be at one day be up for nomination for Hall of Fame. That's been conversations even before he retired. So, and you know what I'm saying? It gives a take. You know what I mean? I just want him to be consistent. Like I don't want him to. I want him to have the same numbers, but if he doesn't, like at least be close to what you did the year before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're around that ballpark, and then you do the same or if not better than the year after, and it all depends on what your team has done too, for a quarterback, in my opinion.
Got it.
Because that's the that's the brain, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's like it's really I mean, it does, got that big defense behind you, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta win, you gotta score some points to win the game as well. So
Yeah. And so you really do. But honestly, man, like a home game in Buffalo in the playoffs. A home
I'm
game.
just upset that it's during this unfortunate time that we're having right now, because Buffalo would be stupid.
And so you're talking about wanting to go up there if
Bro, I was gonna be first flight out. I've always, even when I was with the team, I've always had dreams of what like the city would be like if we like went deep in the playoffs,
Oh yeah.
and how berserk I would act.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you don't
And
know
so
me
how
like
berserk we
that.
talking? Like, and so like I mean like
Back then, if we'd
like
won something back
like
then,
at like 7 a.m. type thing, like
Dan, if we'd won something back then,
yeah.
me back,
Yeah, dude, you would have been.
bro. Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
All that foo stuff they be showing on the on ESPN when Kansas City won and New England won, they didn't do it right, in my opinion.
No way.
I mean, they probably did because I didn't see the whole parade, but bro, I don't know, man. That's just something that I know that's something nobody can tell me shit. If I won a championship on that day, the only day that nobody can tell me shit is the day my kid is born eventually one day in the future, and if I ever won a Super Bowl.
No one can tell me shit that day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, on that day, like after that day, okay, then we're back to reality. But on that day, bro, I'm talking, bro, tequila in hand for sure.
Oh my god.
Ew, at that point, back then, I was drinking nasty ass Patron. Oh, yeah, back then it would have been dangerous back then, bro.
Some Patron, bro?
Bro, it's all because,
So what have you moved on to?
Casamigos.
Casamigos?
Yeah.
And see, I'm not familiar because I'm like really not much of a tequila guy, right?
Hey, what is your choice of drink? I think I've asked this before, but what is your
so normally it's beer, but liquor.
Yeah, you're a beer guy.
Yeah, I'm a beer guy normally. But I do like bourbon as well.
Okay.
And so I'm a bourbon guy too.
Let me
But
ask you this.
stop.
Does beer get you like, does it, that's a stupid question. Does beer
Yeah.
get you drunk? Obviously, it gets you drunk. But
Yeah.
bro, when I'm on, like I've had a beer, I don't know if this makes sense, but I've had a beer drunk and I've had a liquor drunk.
Yeah.
A beer drunk, bro, first of all, it takes forever.
It does.
I feel bloated, my stomach is full,
Yeah.
and I just feel a little, I don't know if this sounds weird. I just feel a little tingly,
Yeah.
like a buzz, like a buzz.
Yeah.
But
All right. So here's my process with beer, right? The reason that when I go out, I typically only drink beer is because I'm not trying to get shit faced too fast, right? Like when I'm going out and I'm drunk, like I sort of want it to be a marathon, right? Because when I get like super fucking drunk, I can't speak. I like get like completely belligerent. So
oh,
I'd rather like nurse it and stuff and like have beer because I can like throw back Bud Lights or Labatt Lights all day and I can still hold a conversation. I'm still coherent. I can still make good decisions. But I mean, you start giving me shots or like liquor and stuff like that, bro. Like I'm like a lightweight with liquor, like a lightweight.
mm,
So,
shouldn't have said that.
so
Shouldn't have said that.
why not?
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh God, because when we meet up, you're just gonna give me
Bro,
trouble.
when we go to Tampa, when the Bills go to the motherfucking Super Bowl,
I was gonna be.
you ain't got no choice but to drink at that point.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. I mean, it's funny because this is like a good question because I feel like everybody has a drunk thing, right? Like, say that I were to talk to one of your boys and was just like, all right, yo, like, what's Aaron's drunk thing? Like, what does he start doing
Oh
when
man,
he's drunk?
you don't even want to know.
You
I
don't,
don't even know that answer. I don't even know that answer.
you don't know. All right. So my thing
It's
is,
a toss in the air. You can get a lot of various of errands in there.
yeah. Okay. So my thing is my first thing that goes away is my speech, right? Like, I just can't formulate a sentence like once I get to that level.
Bro, that's a great question. I don't know what
Yeah.
like I don't know what don't I like what leaves me when I get drunk. I don't know because I don't really pay attention because I honestly just don't give a shit.
And so do you like stumble and shit like that or whatever? Like, do like,
Oh no.
no? Okay.
No,
Incentive.
no.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect or anything. I've definitely stumbled before, but it's not
Yeah.
like crazy. Like I was like,
No, yeah.
nothing like
Like,
that.
and so I'm not talking like stumbling, like just like the sway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, bro, I get a lot more generous, bro. I get more like happy, like I get more social. I
dude.
get when I'm drunk, bro, I get super social, super social.
Okay.
Like I'm social as it like already, but like
Mm,
without alcohol, but
mm,
with alcohol enhances you, bro, enhances.
yeah. All right. And so I can relate to that too, because like once I get to like a like sort of not like blackout, but like I like to call it like that one or two levels below, that's when I start getting generous too. And like I'll just like start buying drinks for people that I've been talking to for like 5 minutes.
Have you blacked out before?
Once in college. And so once in college, I just like completely just got completely wasted. But since then, that's why I stick to beer for the most part. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna make this a marathon tonight. But and so what about you? You?
Have I what?
And so have you blacked out before?
Oh man.
Every Saturday, my guy.
No, but yeah, I definitely have blacked out a lot.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a cool thing.
No, it's not. And so we
But
are not
very,
and so we
very
are not
unfortunate.
trying to encourage getting blackout drunk. Okay.
Very unfortunate. Man,
Unless the Bills win a Super Bowl, then that's okay as long as
yeah,
you
it's
don't
okay.
drive and you know, and don't have unprotected sex. Like whatever. You're
Whoa. Whoa.
yo,
Okay.
listen.
That's true though.
And
That's
so I'm
true.
giving caveats,
I like
bro.
where you going with this. Hey, give the facts out, bro. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at you.
exactly, bro. Listen, if
I'm
the
not
Bills
mad.
win the Super Bowl, get completely blackout. There's only two rules. Don't drive. Don't
Yes.
Don't raw dog a rando.
Unless it is
Unless what?
a rando. Okay, never mind.
Don't raw dog a rando. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then number 3, don't get drunk enough where you got to go to the hospital and get your stomach pumped.
So basically, just stay safe.
Stay
Stay
safe.
safe and no raw dogging.
No raw dogging.
Unless you're in a committed relationship and y'all had that conversation, you're ready to move to the next step. But other than that, no raw dogging. But hold on. But look, I bet you there's people out there that's gonna be like, but the Bills won. I got a raw dog.
The Bills won, bro. Fuck it. I'm risking it, baby.
I gotta do it. No. I can't wait to tell my kid why he's here on the earth. Thanks to the Super Bowl Bills in 2000.
Hey, little Billy, I mean, the Bills just ended up wiping the floor of the Packers February, and 9 months later, you're here.
Man, oh man. That would be hilarious.
Ugh. Dude, I guarantee you that like there would be a fucking baby boom in Buffalo like 9 months later. There's gonna be.
I would think so too. Honestly, the way our fans are.
Oh yeah. Yes.
We'd be the new like baby boomers.
Oh yeah.
What would our names be though?
And so the hospitals would be completely overrun 9 months later. Easy.
Man.
One.
You know what, man? You know what's crazy? I feel like, during this whole pandemic and everything, when everything clears up, bro, we're about to have another roaring 20s.
You think so?
We're about to have people out there and about enjoying life because they understand what it feels like to be isolated and to be constricted from doing a lot of things. So when the world I don't know if the world is ever going to be back to what it used to be, but if it does, I know that the world's going to be a lot. I feel like it's going to be, I don't know. I wouldn't say happier, but.
Well, so I think people at this point that they've realized what they were missing. And I feel like people that were normally homebodies, they're going to be a bit more social. They're going to want to go around.
For sure.
They're going to want to like start making connections because they realized what they had. And then it was completely, like stripped away for good reason, obviously. But yeah, dude, like, I mean, I like 110% agree with you. Like, I like have like a laundry list of shit that I want to do once all this stuff is over.
Oh, let me ask you this. Are you out there in nature, bro?
Dude, I'm all about nature, bro.
Bro, get out there in nature. I'm not going to say like I got to push myself. I'm trying to do a better job of getting out there, but
yeah.
Bro, hikes, trails, dude, bro, get that energy.
And so are there mountains out in Texas? Like this is
I wouldn't say mountains, there's hills.
Okay, some hills and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro, like honestly, man, like I like always wanted to go like on hikes in Colorado because like, and so I'm going to Colorado in like 2 weeks actually. Yeah. But I mean, obviously I'm probably not going to be able to do a lot of hiking and stuff like that, but this is probably sort of an irrational fear. But I always see those videos of people hiking in Colorado and like, there's like a video like of like some mountain lion stalking them.
Yep. I want to be one of those because that's fucking badass in my personal opinion.
You do want to be one of them.
Ooh, that's a story to tell the family if you make out of it.
Yeah. Wow.
I wouldn't say I want to be in that situation, but that would be a crazy situation to be in. And I would be excited to be in that situation because I'd be like, damn, look at that big ass cat. Like, it's so close to me. Like, but that shit could kill me. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be scared, but excited at the same time.
Yeah. Dude, like, I mean, like, what would you do in that situation? Like, and so you're hiking and like you just see some fucking.
Stay still.
Yeah.
Stay still.
Yeah.
Bro. If you run, they're gonna get your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
If you pose a threat or if you look like prey, now if they start hissing at you and like coming towards you, I say slowly back up or find a high. I don't know. I wouldn't say higher ground because them motherfuckers can climb.
Yeah, do like trees and dude.
Bro, I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do today or tonight? I'm gonna YouTube that. What to do when confronted with a mountain lion.
Bro, I cannot tell you how many times I've spent hours at night, like 3 or 4 hours after I should have been in bed, just like watching shit like that. Like they say with mountain lions that you're supposed to like act big and stuff like that and get fucking
I
really
thought that was
loud.
bears.
That's for both, right?
Okay.
My buddy tells me he lives out in Colorado, and he says that if there's any animal where like he doesn't recommend getting big, staying still, and being loud, believe it or not, is a moose. He said that mooses will fuck your shit up.
For facts. You know how big those things are?
Oh yeah, they're monsters, and there's nothing you can do to scare them away. Like if they want to, kill you, they're gonna kill you. So like,
And they
I mean,
charge.
yeah. So I mean, let's hope that and so like right that the 40s are back in the college time. You know what I mean? And so
Hey.
you're 40 still ready to go. Just go on ahead and just, damn.
I tell you this, you'll see the fastest man you've ever seen that day. I tell you that. If
Oh, dude, breaking records, bro.
When your heart pumping like that, bro, when your adrenaline kicks in, bro, you'll be surprised what you can do when your life's at stake and survival mode comes in. Be surprised what you do.
And so you say that you're an outdoors guy.
I would say that I used to be heavy into it when I was younger. Kind of lost it a little bit.
And so have you ever been hunting before?
Oh yeah, I used to be a big hunter back in the day.
Sick.
Big hunter back in
the
the
day.
day.
That's awesome. What did you hunt?
Bro, you gotta understand, man. I was born in Cali, but I was raised in Texas. I was raised around like dudes with ranches and like
some of the country dudes, you know what I mean?
Country bumpkins, bro.
Dude, holy hell.
But I've hunted pretty much everything besides I haven't hunted elk.
Okay.
I haven't hunted anything exotic.
Okay. Like a zebra or some shit.
Yeah, because I think those animals, and don't get me wrong, every animal is beautiful, but I think those are just they're exotic for a reason. Like those are just really very beautiful. But man, I used to do dumb shit, bro. I used to go with this thing called snipe hunting. Or like spotlight, or not snipe hunting. That's not even spotlight.
That's a practical joke where I'm from.
Yeah, that's not even real. I meant spotlight hunting back in the day when I was in like high school and stuff. So basically we get on trucks.
That's illegal, isn't it? And so in South Carolina, it's illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It probably is.
Well, like, I mean, and so it depends what you're hunting. Like deer?
No, not deer.
Yeah, I was about to say like the DNR will fuck you.
That's definitely illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely illegal, and I definitely got in trouble for doing that because
yeah,
long story. But back I don't hunt no more, man. I just lost the joy of it. But back in the day, like used to like hunt like varmints and stuff. Varmint hunting.
Oh shit. So what's fun is duck, and so like I've been duck hunting. And same with dove hunting. That's fun too.
Been dove hunting. Actually, I prefer dove hunting over duck hunting.
Me too, because like you can legitimately just like sit in a chair, be as loud as you fucking want.
Yep.
You can drink beer, you can eat, and these things like fly over in flocks of hundreds, and you legitimately just spray and pray, dude. Like there's like 4 or 5 just drop out. And plus, like honestly, like I don't want anyone thinking that I'm just like some like bloodthirsty carnivore. I do eat whatever I kill.
Good, my man. I was just about to ask you that.
I do eat everything that I kill. And dove, if you haven't had dove, it's good.
It's amazing. I have with jalapeno poppers. It's bomb, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's bomb. Yeah. I don't eat everything I kill.
Oh, you don't?
Nah. Hogs. I don't eat hogs. I don't eat hogs.
Hogs?
So we eat a lot of like fertile hogs.
Yeah.
Not fertile hogs, wild hogs, boar hogs, you know what I mean? Like those nasty ones. People do eat them, but I don't eat them because they're disgusting and
yeah, dude, they're fucking filthy animals. They're filthy animals. Well,
I don't eat varmints, so yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure that there's a show on like the Discovery Channel. Like sometimes, like I mean, like when I'm stoned or something, like I like watch it. And it's like these people that are contractors that like these people hire them to go out and just massacre this hog population because like these things are pests. Like they will destroy your crops.
Yeah, there's like a lot of companies out here that have. Yeah, have you seen videos of people doing helicopter hunting?
Yeah, with the hogs, dude.
I've
sick.
done that. That is so fun, bro. So fun.
And so you've been helicopter hunting.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Good God, man. No, like one of my buddies, so like I mean, he hunts hogs so the old fashioned way, right? Where like he like has like 3 or 4 pit bulls and like he like releases them out into the woods.
Um,
And so like they like hold like the pig's legs down and like the dude just takes the knife and just like does like
yeah,
it's like complete redneck shit, but it's
because I did that too. And like, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I'm a country dude.
you're a worldly man,
I'm a
bro.
country dude, man. Like wholeheartedly. I forgot what it was called. I haven't done it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, basically you have dogs out there
Mm-hmm.
and you have one for the search, the communicator that barks where the location of where the hog is at. And then you got your aggressors, which is your like your pit bulls or your mountain dog cur, I think they're called.
Okay.
And those ones that go after the hogs and they grab them either by the neck, by the ear, by the head, by the leg, whichever way they can get without dying. And when you come in there, you usually hopefully you're with the group.
Yeah.
One guy grabs the back of the hind legs of the boar,
Mm-hmm.
and the other guy has it's called sticking.
Sticking.
It's called sticking, and then the next
Yeah.
person comes in and sticks the pig, man.
Dude. It's crazy,
That
man.
was when I was super young. That's probably the most exhilarating thing I've ever
Yeah.
been part of. Like that was crazy. Like I never thought,
So like the heart beating out of your chest and shit like that.
bro, like ridiculous.
And so it sounds like you're an adrenaline junkie then too.
Oh, 1,000%.
And so have you been skydiving?
No, but I want to. Have you?
No, and I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, bro, I'm good.
You never like wanted to know what it felt like to fly?
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. And so honestly, bro, like I mean, like I'm like, all right. So say that there's any irrational fear I have is heights, bro. Like I like don't like heights.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't like
So
heights.
have you ever flown like
Oh
taken
yeah,
a,
yeah.
so how do you handle that then?
Normally, I just go to the airport and I just get trashed before I get on a flight.
Really? Like drunk trash?
Oh yeah, 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 dude. Like,
Really?
yeah,
Bro,
I need to.
no, sir.
No fair. So you're saying I need to go on a flight sober? Is what you're saying?
There's been too many. First of all, there's been way too many situations where one, I've gone on the flight drunk. Two, I've gone on the flight hungover.
Mm.
And three, I've gone on the flight drinking, like drinking at the airport bars, and then go on the flight, and then asking the flight attendant to get those little mini liquor bottles, and continuing on until your flight lands. Not for your boy. That's all I'm gonna say. Not for your boy.
It's
No,
a
sir. So I don't know how you do it, bro.
dude.
How do you do it?
Mm.
And I'm a drinker. Don't get it twisted.
Like, bro, honestly, man, like, I mean, I just get super anxious on flights. It's weird. One time, and so granted, like these like really aren't as easy to find for me, but like I do get like an edible every now and again. Like one time I like ate like I faced an entire pot brownie and
how'd you feel?
I just slept the entire time. So I mean, I like
Really?
yeah, dude. Like I mean, like I just like ate it like 2-3 hours right before we took off, and I legitimately got on the plane. I passed out, and then next thing I remember is just like my buddy sitting next to me, like tapping my shoulder, be like, "Yo, man, we're here." I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
Hey,
So, yeah.
I took an edible too before. I had to take an edible at one time before my flight, and bro, this edible, bro, I'm chilling. Like I've taken a lot of edibles in my life. Like, you know, I'm used to it. Like when I fly, bro, I go straight to sleep. Like I don't believe in like staying awake and like, you know, enjoying the flight. Like I'm out, so I want the flight to be done. Bro, I was asleep, so I always fall asleep before like or when either during the takeoff or like right before takeoff. So bro, we're taking off. I'm dozing off, and then like I feel myself fall asleep.
Yeah.
Bro, for some reason my body started getting hot, and then I woke up. Bro, I started like just my senses were like heightened like crazy. And I'm over here just like, bro, Dub, chill, bro. You're good. You're good. It's the edibles.
Trying to give you superpowers, bro.
Hey, bro, I was like, my body was just like
Yeah.
warm. I felt like tingly, and I was just like up. But like realizing that I can't go nowhere, I'm getting like higher and higher, and like I had to tell my brother, I was like, bro, these brownies are killing me right now. Like, but I made it out. I made it out.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. Well, like, I mean, it's funny because you would think that I would be over it because I mean, I've been on so many flights, but yeah, I don't know. And so I'm about to experience it again, like right in about 2 weeks. So I mean, I'll probably just do my thing again. But since I am in Denver, they told me that you can get altitude sickness from being out there.
Yeah,
Like once that
I
you,
believe it.
so they said to make sure that like you're super hydrated. So I feel like if I
Man, if you don't go over there and get fucked up, my boy.
yeah, that's what they said. Like they were like, so me getting drunk on a flight like right a mile high in the sky probably won't be a good idea. So I'll probably need to figure out another alternative, or I'll just need to sack up and just sort of hope we don't see any turbulence or anything like that. So
How do you feel? How do you feel when you land?
um
Like, are you like, are you tipsy? Like, are you like
dude, like I would say
there?
like the peak, like I would say like the peak of like my drunkenness is like a halfway through the flight, and then normally it starts wearing off and I pass out. And then next thing I know it, I just feel like the wheels touching the ground and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like landing doesn't get to me. It's the takeoff. It's the
Really?
takeoff which gets to me. Yeah.
Why is that?
Um, and so I just don't know, man. Like sometimes like there's like
My
certain
favorite
flights,
part.
like me flying out of Myrtle Beach, right? Like they like have this runway, and they'll take off and like they like do like a complete turn and say that I'm at a window seat. Like the only thing
I love it. I love you can see the angle of the plane going. Love it.
yeah, like that. But like most of the time, like I am on the side of the plane where I just like I'm looking at straight ocean and I'm like, fuck, like this is like sort of, wow, holy shit, like what's gonna go down. So that normally happens. And then like for some reason, like there's like a time, like soon as when they stop accelerating, it almost sounds like the engines turn off. Like I can't hear the engines anymore. I'm like, oh fuck, what's happening here? Right. But then I mean, like soon as when we're up in the air and like we reach cruising altitude, I mean, normally I'm good. It's just the takeoff. Like
Love the takeoff.
landing's cool, and like
I'm not a big landing guy.
yeah. And so luckily, like I was actually in Austin 2 years ago for a conference or something like that. And like there was a time where like a hurricane was about to hit Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And like we like flew over the hurricane a little bit, like worst turbulence on the face of the planet. And yeah, so I mean that was my worst experience, but for the most part, I've lucked out where like I've just had like clear skies like from point A to point B. So it's what it is, dude.
You never seen like a storm below you while you're flying? That's just amazing. Like you see
Um,
thunder and like glances of the rain. I wouldn't say the actual rain, but like you
yeah,
can tell there's rain there. You ever seen
yeah,
that?
I have. Yeah,
That's dope. That's
it's
my
the blue
favorite part.
skies above and
Yep.
just oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
You know what else is beautiful though?
What's that?
This game coming up.
I was just about to make that transition, my friend. Look at that.
Look at
Okay,
that.
here's the deal. Okay, we're playing the Indianapolis Colts Saturday at 1 o'clock. They are the 7th seed. Okay, what are your expectations for this game? I personally believe.
Dub,
Dub, me too. Me
dub,
too, bro.
dub.
Me too.
No,
I cannot,
the no brainer, no thought about it.
dude. Like I have legitimately had like, and so I dropped a video called "The Buffalo Bills Are About to Murder the Indianapolis Colts."
I won't say all that. That's a little.
I wouldn't say all that. See,
I wouldn't
okay,
say
well,
murder.
dude, honestly,
But
man,
I
like, I mean, like
definitely
that's like
say
been like, bro, like I mean, like that's like been my shtick from the beginning. I always make these outlandish
stick to it.
titles. Yeah,
Stick to
right.
it.
But I just think the Bills are better than the Colts, man. I really do.
They are. I
In
mean,
all facets of the game, maybe minus the run game, because that rookie's pretty fucking good. And then DeForest Buckner's, he's an animal. So
they got a pretty good defense. Let's not act like they're not anybody. They still got a good team. They
yeah.
regardless if they have Phillip Rivers or not.
Dadgummit.
I'm trying to think of like what matchup I'm kind of worried about, and I'm going through each position in my head right now.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had it in front of me actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Diggs. I think Rhodes, Xavier Rhodes will be on Diggs.
Yep.
I have zero problem with that. Diggs all day.
Yeah.
Their linebacking crew is not. They're actually their linebacking crew is solid.
They're good.
They're solid. They're
They're
solid.
very good. The Colts linebacker, I always forget his name, but I mean he's an absolute stud. Darius Leonard.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're a solid. Their D line is average, I believe. Houston is their best player, obviously, in my opinion.
So their edge rushers are inconsistent, but they still have DeForest Buckner, who's having an incredible season. He's going to be an issue. It's just their cornerbacks that are most likely going to be facing up against Brown and Beasley that I think that are going to eat. And we saw that Beasley and Diggs were actually practicing today because they showed up on the injury report the other day, and a lot of people were nervous that they wouldn't play, but I have a feeling nothing's stopping those two from playing. Like, this is a damn home playoff game. I have a feeling they're going to be out there.
Yeah, I mean, each player is different. If it was me, the team that I have now, if I know for a fact that I'm not going to be an impact in any kind of way, then I probably wouldn't play.
Yeah.
But if I know I can if I know I can contribute some way, some fashion, then I'm definitely suiting up playing. So I think that's what Diggs' mindset is. Or Diggs? Did I say Diggs?
Yeah, so it was both. So with Diggs,
Diggs because he's on the injury report. So yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Man, look. Dub, bro.
Dub, dude. Oh my God.
Dub, bro. I would honestly be super shocked if we don't win this game.
Dude, I would be super depressed. And so if we don't win this game. And so I'm feeling it though. And so I don't
think we'll be depressed because you know what? We're too seasoned with disappointments. So it's like damn it.
We are. But and so I want to put some positive energy out there. I have a feeling that we are about to
I'm not worried.
Win this game pretty handily. I would say.
I'm not worried.
Oh my God.
And it's at home with fans who are going to scream their ass off.
Oh yeah.
Granted, it may be 6,900 or whatever, 7,000, whatever the case may be. And so I'd rather take that than 0.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so I can definitely see it. What's your score prediction? What you got there?
Bro, didn't we put up like 50 points this past week?
56.
Bro, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
And so our backups, our backups ended up doing that the majority of the points during the second half, which is even more impressive.
Yeah. So we got depth, which is good. Oh, what's my score? Playoff game at home. We're feeling good. We're feeling confident. Man, I'm gonna be conservative. And I'm gonna go 30.
Ooh, 30 points.
28 or 30.
Okay.
To 17.
28 to 17.
Because the reason why I say that is because I do like their running back. The running back is solid.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, he's solid. I like his game.
He is.
And if you give him the ball and you know, I'm not saying he's going to cause major problems for us, but he's definitely an impact player for them.
Yeah. So
we need our linebackers to show up. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big game for our defense, run game wise.
And so luckily both of them are healthy, and Edmonds and Milano are super healthy. And so, I mean, like, you can definitely tell because our defense just looks completely different when both of them are playing at like full scale. But so my score prediction is somewhat similar. I would say more. And so I think we break 30. I'm thinking 35. 35-17 Bills. And so I think it's going to be
Damn, you got that shit going big.
I do, bro.
Okay.
I do. Because here's my thing, right? Because so many people, like, they're starting to think like, oh, and so the Bills or whatever, like, they've improved their run defense. This is my theory. They haven't at all. But the reason why it looks like our run defense has improved is because our offense is just scoring at every single fucking possession.
Mm-hmm.
And the opposing teams can't run the ball because they need to play catch up. And they need to put the ball in the arms of their quarterback in order to even give them a chance. And that's what's been happening the past 6-7 games. Mm-hmm. So I just have a feeling that that's what's going to happen is that, like, we might see, like, the Colts first drive, them go on ahead and, like, them, like, run down the field with Taylor and sort of get a touchdown. But I just have a feeling that I don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with our offense on their offensive side of the ball. The only way that the Colts are going to win this game, it's exclusively in the hands of their defense. They just need to slow us down.
And special teams.
And special teams. Yeah. And I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. Like, let's put it this way, right? And so the Miami Dolphins, was reading this the other day. They were the top scoring defense in the entire NFL. Can you guess the percentage of those points that were scored by the Bills this entire year? 26%. The Bills put up 26% of all of the points they allowed the entire season. Crazy, right? Insane. So
that's all you got to say is when it's that severe, you just go like this.
Damn. Yeah, dude. Like, honestly, man, like, I mean, like we've shredded better defenses than what we're about to be playing. And I mean, unless the Bills come out flat, which I don't think they are.
Any given Sunday still. Goddamn, let's not forget that.
It is, but I mean, I feel like they still have that taste in their mouth from last year with that Houston playoff game. And they're pissed off. And I
don't want to bring let's because that still irks me that we lost to those sorry Houston Texans.
I know.
But anyways, we're on to bigger and better things because I feel like. So who would we play when we beat the Colts?
Okay, so I'm guessing this, okay, because I have a feeling that we'll be playing the winner of either the Titans or the Ravens. I think it's going to be the Titans for the divisional round because they have the Steelers and the Browns who are the other game. And I think the Browns are going to beat the Steelers. I think the Steelers are about to get first rounded. Yep. So that means that Kansas City plays the Browns.
Are you saying just because of what you've seen the last 4 weeks of what the Steelers have put on tape?
Yeah.
Or because you've always been suspicious that the Steelers haven't been that dominant team this whole year? That's been a hoax.
No, like, full transparency, I am just basing this off of what I've seen on tape the past four weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, like, I was under the impression that the Steelers were for real and that they were just going to completely run through an undefeated season.
That means the Cleveland Browns will have a playoff win.
They will, which would be super interesting because their head coach has COVID. So, I mean, he's, like, not even going to be there calling plays.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, I just have a feeling that the Browns are going to pull off the upset. And since they're the lowest seed, they're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs, and then we'll have either the Titans or the Ravens.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The Kansas City Chiefs low-key got it good.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do. Like, honestly, man, like would absolutely love. And so here's the deal, right? This would be the perfect revenge tour for us in the playoffs because we lost to both the Titans and we lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. That would be a swan song for me. Is as if that we go into the divisional round and we play the Titans, we beat them. And then we go to the AFC Championship and we beat the Chiefs. And then we go into the Super Bowl and we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and we beat Brady for the title. That would be a movie.
Whoa.
That would be a movie.
Whoa. Whoa. I like that we're in the Super Bowl, but
yeah. And so I think it's going to be the Packers.
Okay. I was about to.
And so I think the NFC is going to be the Packers. And so I'm saying like what's something that Hollywood would pick up for a movie, right? Like that would be like a movie caliber type playoff for me. But I do foresee it being the Packers for the NFC, and that's my Super Bowl call, I would say, is Bills and Packers. Yeah.
Bills and Packers.
And so I think would be a pretty solid Super Bowl, in my opinion. And so Rust Belt, right? Like two like small market teams battling it out.
Battle of the small markets.
Battle of the small markets. Indeed. Oh my God.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that would be interesting, but entertaining Super Bowl. I like that matchup between Devontae Adams and Trey White.
Yeah.
That actually be a really good matchup.
And so same with their cornerback, Jair Alexander against Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Damn. Well, hey,
Let's
man.
get by the Colts first.
That's what I'm saying. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're dreaming here. We're dreaming here because
let's reel it back in a little bit. Reel it back in. All right, we're back to the Colts.
Because I'm not trying to have this podcast be a meme. Say that, we dropped to the Colts.
No, we don't give a damn. I said what I said.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I said what I said.
Let's own it, bro. Straight up. But
what do you mean?
What are you doing for the game?
I will be probably going to a Bills backers bar here in Austin.
Awesome.
And we'll probably be intoxicated.
Nice.
Responsibly, though.
Oh, for sure. No driving, no raw dogging.
Uber.
No raw dogging.
No driving.
No raw dogging.
And no raw dogging.
Hospitalization. Okay, let's do it. Oh,
yo, that's like our thing. That should be our thing for the year.
Yeah, let's make t-shirts. No, I'm just kidding. I probably won't.
No driving.
It's all a coffee cup.
Raw dogging.
Yeah. No raw dogging. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I'll be doing that. What do you got going on?
Dude, I'm gonna be at a Bills backer bar as well. We were talking about this right before the show. I'm gonna be live streaming my reaction. So what I'll do is I'll just send you over the link, and if you just want to hop on for like a quarter or something like that, and it's whatever, man. Like legit, I just legitimately just watch the game and I get drunk. So I mean, you could easily hop on and we can just have some commentary. We can bullshit and just chill.
I'm gonna try to watch because I'm more of a peeker. I try to like enjoy being out. Then
I feel
don't get me wrong. I'll watch the game, but I'm not like sitting down, like head like so focused at the TV. But like,
oh yeah, exactly. Like
I feel like that would be yeah. I feel like that'd be dope. I'll definitely get on the stream and
hell yeah,
make that work
for sure, man, for sure. Because like there's like a shit ton of there's like a shit ton of Bills fans that go to this bar that would love to see you, first off. And
you know what's funny?
What's that?
No one even knows who I am.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
And so when you go to the bar, no one recognizes you ever.
No one recognizes me ever.
And so does that hurt you, or is that like sort of
no, not at all. Not at all.
And so is that a sign of relief though, like low key?
I've never been one of those guys be like, oh man, they should know who I am. You know what I mean? But
know the fuck I am.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
it's cool because it allows me to do what I want to do. Like it allows me to be me. I don't have to be like conservative and feel like I have to put on a persona just because people know who I am.
Yeah.
Regardless if they did know who I am, I'm still gonna be me. So
for sure, dude. For sure. It's a beautiful.
Yeah. I just find it funny how people are like, I'm the biggest Bills fan. I'm like, oh, for real? Okay, that's what's up.
Nice.
Who am I? And they don't even
know. You say that?
Yeah.
Dude, you troll him. Dude, I'm diehard
Bills fan, bro, since like 1992, 4 Super Bowls, blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, that's what's up. Dermot Thomas, Andre Reed, Jim Kelly, and then and even when Terrell Owens was there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. He's like, yeah, man. How long you been a Bills fan? I was like, man, I've been a Bills fan for a good amount of years. I'm not saying I've been a lifetime Bills fan, but I have a good amount of years. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I was like, yeah, so you're like, how big of a Bills fan? And he's like, dude, like when I say die hard, I mean die hard. I go, oh, okay, that's what's up, man. So if you don't mind me asking, like, do you know who I am?
You say that? And like they're probably so shocked too, right? That they're just like, fuck.
They're
Right.
like, nah. And I'm like, nah, man, no worries. I just wanted to see if you were like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wanted to test your fanhood though.
bro, I appreciate people who are really Bills fans. Like I've had fans come up to me and be like, bro, I remember when you played in the Green Bay game and you did this, and that. And I was like, bro, you are a fan for real. Like you
Yeah.
pay attention. But don't come to me and be like, I'm the biggest Bills fan. And then you don't know who let me see.
Who fucking the wavy kid himself is? Are you kidding
You
me?
know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here.
Or like
Yeah.
like who CJ Spiller is,
Yeah.
Marcus Easley, or like guys who also Nick Barnett, like guys who also paved the way. Like if you're a real Bills fan, like I'm
You
not
know.
saying to know a whole roster of each year, but like telling me you're a big Bills fan and saying that Diggs is your favorite player is not telling me a lot.
No, it's not. It's not
Not
at
at
all. Damn it, dude.
That's like saying who's your favorite artist
Right now,
right now?
it's between Joyner Lucas or NF.
Okay, Jordan Lucas' biggest song, isn't it?
I say ADHD.
Okay, what's one of his? What's a song that like only like his fans would know, like his back in the day songs?
His back in the day songs. Uh, it's I'm Not Racist.
Okay, so look. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was as
It
a
was,
podcast.
dude. It was good. It was so
That's
good.
like someone coming like, oh, I'm the biggest Jordan coming to you like I'm the biggest Jordan Lucas fan. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, what's your favorite song? I'm not a racist,
Yeah. What?
bro.
That's good, right? Yeah. But
Like honestly, that's like you know what I'm saying? That's a
yeah,
popular song
yeah,
but like if someone was like back in his mixtape days,
yeah,
that's a fan. That's a
yeah,
true fan.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So I just find it funny.
Yeah. Well, hey man, like I mean, I'm definitely hoping that, and so you'll be recognized this week.
No.
Enjoy the game.
Hey, I'm going to get lit because I'm gonna watch my boys dominate the Colts. I'm gonna tell you, Philip Rivers is honestly gonna have a long day.
Dude, he really is. And so like he's legitimately played in only Los Angeles, San Diego, and then he ended up going to a team that plays in a dome. It's gonna be freezing up there this week.
It's gonna be free.
It's gonna be
I
cold.
forgot we're not even in the dome. How can I forget? Dude, this is
bro.
real life Buffalo weather playoff football. Like this is serious. This is some serious shit, bro.
Really is, man.
I hope it
Really
snows.
is. Oh, me too. Me too. Would be absolutely.
I hope it's another reenactment of the last time they played each other.
Oh yeah,
You
like
remember that game?
and so when it was snowing sheets.
Stupid snowing.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Insane.
That would be. That doesn't matter. I want my boys. I want our guys to win.
That's what I'm saying too.
So
But yeah, Bills Mafia, once again, thank you for tuning in to a very exciting edition of Believe in Bills. We definitely covered a lot. It seems like Aaron and I are both on the same page that we think we're expecting big dubs on Saturday.
big dubs.
So make sure you tune in to the live stream. Me and Aaron will most likely be live for a little while, getting hammered, watching the game.
For sure.
And and always remember to subscribe and tell a friend about this podcast. You can tweet us. My handle is @RealDanMitchell.
And mine is AJ Williams 23.
Yeah, let us know what you thought about this segment. You can ask us all things about mountain lions, no raw dogging, and
No driving.
no raw dogging.
Raw dogging.
Beautiful. Just the two rules.
No hospital events.
Exactly. Beautiful. But hey guys, listen, once again, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another edition of Believe in Bills. And as always, see you next time.
Yo, stay wavy.